Hey everyone, we're here at RacquetX with BaseX, also known as Resipadel. This is a revolutionary concrete paddle structure, I would say. And here's Mark, the owner and visionary of the brand. So why don't you tell us exactly? I follow you. I looked at you online. I think the concept is incredible. So why don't you tell us a little bit what's BaseX or Resipadel, like as I know it?
Very well. The company is Resipadel. The product is BaseX.
Okay.
What we call it. It's a replacement for concrete foundations when you are installing paddle courts.
Okay.
So basically, our product will allow you to install in locations that you would have never been able to install paddle court before. You can install on beaches, on park decks, on rooftops, on parking lots of shopping malls, temporary, permanent. So this is basically what we're offering.
So this is like a permanent and non-permanent solution, correct? And so this is, you don't really need a concrete slab for this or asphalt, as it has. How many small footings does it have, we would say, on a paddle course?
70. We're sitting on 70
small foot. And then there you can adjust the level.
Yes, exactly. We can level it out. We can adjust to any kind of elevation.
Now, what's the platform there? What is that made out of?
Platform is made of steel.
Okay.
It's SSH profiles, rectangular sections. And the surface is made of fiberglass reinforced plastic.
Okay.
Which is perforated for water permeability. So it fulfills all the basic requirements that need to be covered.
How many pieces of that platform, the fiberglass, are there?
100. There are, 100, yeah.
And so how do you keep the edges from like being a little bit higher?
No, this is an interlocking system, basically.
Sure.
And as they all come out of a mold, they're all the same size exactly. They're very precise. And we screw them down into the steel, and this way it becomes an absolutely homogeneous flat surface, which plays perfectly well with paddle.
And so how do you deal with weather with water? Do they have a drainage systems underneath? Or?
The panels, they're perforated.
Okay.
So the water just drains right through. So the water drains through the artificial turf, and then right through the FRP path.
So do you guys just do the platform, right? Do you supply the walls and everything, or you guys just do the
we just do the platform.
So for our viewers and listeners to understand, so let's say I have a lot. I'm gardening, right? I want to put a paddle court there. So I'm now very expensive to do the concrete platform. So what are the steps? Let's say I want to do it with you guys, with Resipadel or your company. So what are the steps that I need to do before you guys install it on that piece of grass?
Okay, it depends a little bit on the surface. There are two parameters that influence it. It's the softness of the ground and the gradient of it.
Okay.
We need to understand how firm is the ground. If the ground is firm, we can go flat onto it, straight onto it. We use like steel plates and steel legs, jacks, height adjustable. So we would just put down the steel plates, put the steel legs on it, build the frame on top of it, level it out. We use rotational laser just to level the platform out. Put the blue plates on, the turf on, and we are ready to go.
So the steel plates, you bring them on, or you put them on?
Will be delivered. Everything is in the container up to the point where usually a company would come and install the paddle court then. The same as like on concrete. So we are replacing the foundation work completely. And when the paddle court company comes to install, they can immediately start installing without any adding up additional features. And so we are also not limited to one paddle court company. We are working with all of the major paddle court companies, with Mechoset, AFP, with Jubo, with Portico, with Paddle Magic, so Paddle Tech, So basically, we are very flexible. We can work with any kind of paddleboard manufacturer.
So let's talk about costs in comparison to, say, a concrete slab. What is the cost for if you're gonna put a paddle court on there? What is the cost?
In the U.S. currently, given the current tariff situation, we are looking at roughly $47,000 landed.
Okay.
Delivered in the U.S. plus installation. So that is the basic cost.
So it's gonna cost similar or more
in our configuration
right now. So is this more for like a non-permanent? Like, I want to put that there, but I don't know in a year, like if I want a paddle port there, right? So I want that flexibility for 1 year, 2 years later to really just remove that and not have to remove that concrete floor. Is that what it is?
No, that is one of the options, of course. If you have like time limited contracts where you have a prime location somewhere, city center, we very often do it. This is what we very often install. They know they can only be there half a year. Then, and if they have to take it away and they cannot leave any traces behind. Or you have a contract for 3 years somewhere in a location.
Yeah.
It runs, and after 3 years you have to rebuild it.
So do you guys do rentals as well? Like if I only needed 3 years and the rentals purchase it and that's it.
That's it.
You're stuck with So how long have you been here in the U.S. and how are you doing? Can somebody see one of these somewhere?
Yeah, we have started last year in the United States. We have installed 2 in New York, 1 in Palm Beach.
Okay.
Actually at the Tennis and Padel Club, which is right next to Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach. And this is a time limited. That's a perfect example because we installed in October. They were supposed to take it down in January, and now they have extended to May. Because the feedback is really excellent and people love it. Yeah, it may or may can just really top.
So fantastic. So where can people find more information? What is your website, social media? What is the best way for them to contact you?
Website is basexpadel.com.
How do you spell that?
BASEX padel.com, one word. That's the best way. This is where all the major information is. And this is also the best way to contact us, and we can supply all technical documentation that comes with the product, installation guides, packing list, wind load certification, everything comes with it.
Fantastic. Thank you. Best of luck. We'll see you soon. Congratulations, man. Good luck, okay?
Thank you.
Hey everyone, we're here with David for the MIA Padel League here in Miami. Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about what's the MIA Padel League?
MIA Padel League it's a special system where people get to play matches at their own flexibility. So they have 8 weeks to play 8 matches at their own schedule all through our app, which we created a month and a half ago. We're halfway through season 1. Season 2 starts April 19th after our final event in Ultra, which we are planning now. And then, so people should sign up. We have very cool events coming up, very cool sponsors coming up, a lot of future ahead.
So do you guys is this for men's, women's? Is it a mix? Do you guys have like advanced, intermediate, beginners? Is this for everyone, or what is this focused on?
So for right now, it's not gender-based. Right now it's level-based, so all genders are open. But then later on, next season, we are planning to have a women's-only league, which we are planning for now. We're going to see how many people do sign up from women. We are underway right now. We have 82 players, so 41 teams, and all different levels. So we have intermediate and high intermediate for now. And then next season, we hope to have beginners, all different style leagues. So it's going to be open to everyone.
So David, where can they find you and where can they register?
So they can find us on MIA Padel League our Instagram, and then our website is themiamipadelleague.com. And then we also have on our Instagram you could find our app, which is called MIA PL. And people could sign up all through our app or through our website, and yeah, it's gonna be an awesome time.
Great, thank you. Good luck, man.
Thank you.
Looking forward to it.
Congratulations, man. Good luck.